Hey everybody, welcome back to Jeff Bowl Central. I didn't play Greedfall when it came out a few months ago. I wanted to play it based on the reviews and based on the fact that, it's been a really, really long time since we've had a game of this type, of the kind of like classic Dragon Age type, or the classic Mass Effect, or even KOTOR, going back to KOTOR, like, and BioWare, for fuck's sake, certainly hasn't made one of those types of games that's been worth a damn in a while. Like, a lot of people like Dragon Age Inquisition, but even that was kind of a while ago at this point. So I was excited to play this, but the thing about it is it's kind of a shitty game. Like, it's not shitty in the sense that it's unplayable. It's not shitty in the sense that it's not fun, because it is. I actually had quite a bit of fun, and it's long. Like, it's a nice big chunk of game. So for all you tweeners who like to play like the mobile games and like put in 1 minute of gaming per day, this ain't a game for you, man. This is an investment. This is old school. This is like early mid 2000s quality, and that's kind of the problem. Like, I mean, if you look at the cutscene like this looks really good, but basically there's a lot of technical flaws. Most specifically in the graphics, there are areas of this game that are better tended to. There are areas of this game that are worse tended to graphically. You'll be going along, and you'll be having a conversation with an NPC. Another NPC will enter the frame, and it looks like night and day. It looks like one guy got hit with the damn ugly stick, and it looks like one guy, some developer, actually spent some time on to make him look appropriate. I have a lot of frame rate issues. I'm playing this on an Xbox One X, definitely not a high-end PC. But I've read that it still has issues on PC. It's got some lighting issues, lighting transitions from place to place. The basic movement of the character is very stilted and very weird. I had to crank down the sensitivity on my controller, on the actual camera stick, because it was like, whoa. It was like I was like wielding a drunk person. Which is not my favorite thing to do. I haven't had to wield a drunk person since college. So, it's not the prettiest game. It's not the best game of 2019. But there are definitely moments of brilliance. Cities look great. I don't know if you can see here, but even if you look at the character model looks, gosh, I don't know, from like 8-9 years ago. It can't really hold a candle to the stuff, to the better stuff that's come out in 2019. But I will tell you that it is a very fun game. I will tell you that the story is actually pretty good, and that the voice acting, especially, is also very, very good. It's kind of cool to be like a diplomat, rather than just like a chunky warrior, or you know what I mean? Like, you actually get to be kind of aristocracy and go in and like make deals, rather than just beating up on big Wolverine things or whatever. That's kind of cool. That's kind of a sense of contextual, dialogue-driven power that's not really found in a lot of games, especially of this type. And I have to say, the thing that Spiders, the developer, now I never played Necromancer. Kind of want to now. I might pick that up as well. But one thing that Spiders absolutely, definitely nailed. See, look at this guy. Look at the face. I don't know. I just don't know. It looks like an Xbox 360 level graphics. I don't know. Is it a shitty game? Does it suck? I think it does a little. But again, the thing that they absolutely do nail is the combat. And that's the most important thing to nail in an action RPG, right? Like actual fighting is really graceful. It's really smooth. It's really point to point. I went with a mage type character, wielding a blunt instrument and spells. And the combat actually kind of reminded me a lot of The Witcher 3, which is not a bad thing at all. I was surprised, based on when I first fired up the game and was like, this is graphically not the best thing. But when I finally got to the actual fighting, I was impressed. Like it is a lot of fun. It's well made. It's like The Witcher, but I find that it's actually got a bit more options available to you, powers you can use. I mean, in Witcher, part of the thing about it is that you have to prepare your weapons and stuff with poisons and traps and stuff beforehand. This allows you to just kind of get into the combat and do your thing. But all of that said, I would recommend this game for sure for anybody who's looking for a halfway decent action RPG of a kind that they just don't really make so well anymore. It's kind of a genre. It hasn't died out as a genre, the old school kind of, Dragon Age style action RPG, but it's definitely not what it once was. But Greedfall is a good shot, man. Like, it depends. Your mileage may vary, but if you're looking for a nice long 60+ hour game, good chunk of gaming, and you're kind of feeling a little reminiscing about playing those games in the early mid 2000s, you could do a lot worse. So Greedfall, does this game suck? Yeah, but I like it. I don't think it's bad. I think you should play it. Hey, check this out. This is a book I wrote. It's really good. God's Body. It's a book of the apocalypse. Boom! Now that we're, now that the world's coming to an end, evidently. Pick it up on Amazon.com. Kindle, paperback. Don't matter how you do it. Just do it. And, tell Amazon I sent you. That won't do anything. Amazon doesn't give a shit where you came from. But tell them. Tell them. I'm sure they'll give you a discount.